What is a date? Hey, you want a date? Well, that's a JavaScript class. So we can make a new object from that. Let's go do that. Woohoo. Let's do a date object. So new date. Date. There we go. And that will give us today's date, and we can access things like what time is it, what year is it, what month is it, that sort of thing. And if you put in your your own date, some different date in there, you can do that, and it will give you information about that different date. But we'll just use our current date and time here. So we'll store that in date, var date is equal to that, and then let's zog it and see what it says. Zog date. Oh, where'd that star come from? Maybe we should turn my zog and put a star in there instead. There. So we're zogging the date. Let's see what it looks like. Open up in a browser, F12. There's what the date looks like. Now we can access certain things about that date, such as zog date dot. How about get day, like so. Oops. My keyboard shifted over or something. So as a method, so we can get day, get year, although we use get full year. I'll see that, etc. So let's see what this looks like. Refresh. Day 0. So that's the day of the week. It's Sunday. There's also get date, which is refresh the 4th. So this is the 4th of the month, and let's take a look. It is indeed the 4th of the month. Now just watch that, because get month, like so, gets an index of the month. So when I refresh this, 11, and we're in December. So 11, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's the highest go for the month. And get year, also watch get year, because you use get full year. Just get year return, it has problems because of the 2000 issue. So you can read up on that if you want. So here's get full year, 2016. Now, I tend not to really need dates like this, but what I do use date for is for getting the time. Say we want to find out how long it took for somebody to do something. And now, if you wanted the time for, say, a timer, like a countdown or something, then you would just process that with an interval, and you would pass in how many milliseconds, and away it goes. But if you want to find out how long it took them to do something, say, how long since the app loaded did it take them to click on something, maybe the stage. Let's do that, shall we? So what we can do is just say var start time is equal to, we use the date class itself to find now. Like this is one way to do it, that's the way I usually do it. So that's a static method, now, on the date. And what that gives us is how many milliseconds from 1970 have passed, milliseconds. So that's the start time. And now we need an event. Let's just get rid of that. We need an event, and that would be something like stage.on, stage mouse down, comma, call this function, and squiggly brackets, like so. Now in here, we just take the date.now again, because now it's changed to a different number of milliseconds since 1970, and we subtract the start time. And we can zog this. You know what, why don't we divide it by 1,000? And we could even math.round that. So we're going to math.round this difference. So whatever it is when we press on the stage, that's how many milliseconds from 1970. Subtract how many milliseconds it was when we started the app. We divide that by 1,000 to get seconds, and then we're just math.rounding it so we can see something that looks a little bit nicer. And then we need to zog that. One more round bracket at the end there. Okay, Let's test it out. And we refresh here. So we're using the date.now. I'm waiting. That took 3 seconds for me to press on the stage. Now 7 seconds has passed since the beginning of the app. And now 12 seconds has passed since the beginning of the app. You get it? Now if you wanted to record how long between each click, that would be, I guess I can reassign the start time here. Well, after we use it, so we can just say start, but this is logic. Start time is equal to the date.now. Like that. Just watch, I don't put it ahead of time because you need the original start time. So after we do the calculation, we do it. And if you wanted to, you could do something like current time is equal to date.now and use current time here. And so, and then start time equals current time here. Get that? So we're storing the date.now only once and then saying, hey, the current time minus the start time, that's what we're figuring out. And now we put the start time to the current time. And we save this, and now what we're going to be getting when we zog is, well, here's, click on the stage. Here's how long it took to click on the stage, and here's how long it took, 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second since I last clicked. And so I'm waiting 3 seconds since I last clicked, etc. So that is what a date is. And I'm inventor Dan Zen. We're here at zimjs.com. Have a great day. Ciao.